How do you feel returning to the character of John Marson?
Oh, wow. Really, really great to be back with so many familiar faces, people that I enjoyed working with so much the first time around. And, of course, Undead Nightmare 2. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. But I was going back to work with and hang out with friends. And I really enjoyed that. My character was very different. It was, young John, obviously, was very different than what you see at the end of Red Dead Redemption. And that was fun. It was a bit of a challenge in a way, because I was always told John he's never going to back down from anyone, ever. He's not afraid of anyone at all. And I thought, that's great. I love that. That's so cool. And so, empowering as an actor to know that that's the personality of the person you're playing. But then, Arthur Morgan and so many other people too just didn't give John a whole lot of respect. And John just kind of had to take it. And I thought, this is very different, and I enjoyed it. It was a challenge. But I can say that when I was younger, when I was a freshman in high school, my sister was a senior in high school. And I always looked up, of course, to the older people, as we do, and I would always try to crack jokes and try to fit in with them. And they'd always kind of look at me like, no, man. And I thought, I'm so frustrated because I want to be cool like you. I want the respect you all get. And so I related to that. And so that helped a lot. But of course, it was great to be back with Rockstar. Really, really cool. Obviously talented, inspiring people. So enjoyed it a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's amazing to have you with us. I think, obviously, Red Dead is a phenomenon. It would be interesting to hear why you think that is. And given that we've had very exciting news in the last day or so that the franchise is officially continuing, that's now been confirmed by the CEO of Take-Two, where are you hoping that phenomenon goes to next? What are you hoping for from the future titles?
Oh, my goodness. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. Of course, I'm enjoying every second of it. It's been great here. I'm so happy to be here. And, it is kind of wild, I guess, because of the history of Rockstar and their success. Probably people just assumed, I'll buy this game if it's made by Rockstar. It's probably good. I don't know that anybody assumed that it would be loved as much as it is. But I think, it's because of the writers, because of everyone involved. I promise you, when you're on the set and you're around these people, they're all not only very talented, but they're very encouraging, not only to the actors, but to each other. And it's a really cool environment where they all feed off of each other, and it's a very inspiring place to be. So one of the things that the director would say to me, when I would talk to him about, how does that look when you guys have meetings and you talk about what you're going to shoot the next time we get together and you're scheduling everything out, whatever. He said that Rockstar, every time they make a game, they try to make not only the best video game that they can based off of previous games that they've ever made or whatever, but they want to make the very best video game that has ever existed every time they make a game. So when you have people with that intention and people with that kind of teamwork and capability, I think it's possible to do what it did, and I think that's really why. So as far as the franchise goes, I would love more than anything to be able to play John Marson for as long as they want me to be. I promise you, I enjoy every second of it. Having said that, I don't know what time frame it would be. I don't know. I don't have any information that you don't have, by the way. So. However they do it, though, we know that people love the franchise, and whether John's part of it or not, I'll still be excited about it. Of course, I want to be part of it, but we'll just see and be excited because I'm sure it's going to blow us all away again.
So there's been quite a lot of video game adaptation movies recently, and some questionable casting decisions on some of them, if you say that. If there was a Red Dead Redemption movie, would you hope that you'd be, in the role?
Of course I would. Yes, of course I would hope that. And I think, it's the thing about video games that a lot of people don't understand is that, especially recently, a lot of the performance is actually performance capture. So some people just assume that we're all in a sound booth and we're doing the voices of these characters that are animated or what. We actually walk around and perform the scene. So I don't look like John Marson, but every movement you saw him do, same with Arthur Morgan, Michael Bell, any of them, those were actual people on a stage doing that acting. So if, unless you want to say that one of us doesn't look tough enough or whatever, I think people appreciate the performances that they received through Red Dead Redemption 2. When people say, who would you like to be cast as your character, I think, I'd like a shot at it. Otherwise, I don't know, anybody, whatever, do it, do your thing and enjoy it. It's a really cool role, and my goodness, who would be the best at it? I don't know. Hopefully me, if they ever do it.
Did you expect to come back after the first game?
No, I didn't. Well, and I don't know. I'm sorry. Is that your full question? Do you have more?
Well, no.
Okay, well, so I guess I don't. I think the game's been out for almost 15 years now. Maybe it has. But Red Dead Redemption has an ending which was pretty final for the character that I played. And so I thought, it would be really cool. Then it wasn't long after we finished Red Dead Redemption that we started working on Undead Nightmare, which is a DLC and much smaller. But, when that was done, I thought, that's really probably the end of it. Like the DLC was kind of a surprise to me. And there's no guarantee. And like I said before, I don't get any more information than anybody else does until it's the time to get it started. And then I know. But for me, it's speculation just like anyone else. But I really thought, that was the end of it for me. And I enjoyed the opportunity that I had up until that point and was very appreciative of it. But I got a call out of the blue from the director, and he asked me if I was interested in doing more work. So when we did Undead Nightmare, there was a guy, and I can't remember what his name was or which GTA he was even from, but one of the playable characters to a previous GTA game came and did a role that was very unlike what he did in GTA. But it was kind of like hey, come back and just work for 3 or 4 days with us. Just do it one more time. It'll be fun. Almost like a weird cameo kind of thing, but not whatever it was. It was just like, come back, work on this, be a crazy character, and enjoy it, have fun. And so when they called me, I thought that's for sure what's going on. They're going to have me come in and play some role that's got nothing to do with John or Red Dead Redemption. Anyway, found out it was a prequel and ended up working for way longer on Red Dead Redemption 2 than I ever did on Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare combined. So I guess never say never. But who knows? And again, whatever they come up with to continue this franchise, I'm sure will be great whether I'm part of it or not. But I'm back in that same boat now where, I don't think that I'll probably be there. I don't know how I would, but we'll see.
Is it possible one or two couple of your lines? Yeah, like your favorite, just very short one.
Yeah, that's okay with you guys.
Very short.
We've got 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute.
So looking at you then, people don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven. I just wrote a bunch down actually in my phone. I knew something like this was going to happen. I tried to do one the other day and I completely flipped it. I'm going to try it again right now. Let's see if I do any better now. Some trees flourish, others die. Some cows grow old, others get taken by the wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives, Abigail. Ain't nothing fair. I got it. I actually got it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's the Red Dead 3 audition tape. Wish you the best of luck. We'll be in touch if you get the part.
Thank you.